Hello viewers, this is Novel Shah. Once again welcome you all to my online tutorial. Today I am going to discuss about ISCSI initiator, how to configure a Redhat Enterprise Linux 7 machine as a ISCSI client. What is actually ISCSI client? ISCSI client means, well, from ISCSI server, the disk you assigned, the ISCSI client can get that disk and can use that disk. So in my previous video I have already discussed how to configure ISCSI server. You can always browse www.youtube.com/novelshah. This is my channel where you will get the video for ISCSI server configuration. Well, from client part, what you need to install a package. The package name is ISCSI initiator utils. The first thing we need to do, we need to install that package. And the second thing we need to do, we need to edit a file that can be found under /etc/ISCSI initiator name.iscsi, and then we need to start a service which is called ISCSI service, and then we will use a command that will discover the disk from ISCSI server, and then we will use another command that we will use to log into the disk that we get from our ISCSI server. And finally, using the fdisk option, you can check whether you got the disk or not, and if you want to use that disk, you can use it by formatting the drive, and if you want to use it permanently, you can use fstep file to give an entry on that file. So let's do it. The first thing you need to do, yum install. The package name is ISCSI hyphen initiator, ISCSI initiator hyphen utils. Well, most of the time the package installed automatically when you install the operating system, but if it is not, you can install this package by using this command. But before configuring ISCSI client, you must install this package and then hit enter. Well, if the package is installed, it will give you a message like this: package ISCSI initiator utils already installed. So we do not need to install this package. Now what you can do, you can enable and start the service by using this command, which is systemctl enable ISCSI. Hit enter. So the service is enabled now, and then you can open vim/etc/ISCSI/initiator name.iscsi file, and we need to give the entry here that we have created from our ISCSI server. Okay, so let me open the ISCSI server. This is my ISCSI server, and here we can see that we have created a block which is /dev/ISCSI data, and that was 3 GB. So we have created a target of 3 GB from our server, and we have created ACLs, which is iqn.2016-02.com.example:server1. So this is our ACLs. We need to copy and paste this in our ISCSI initiator name file. Well, let's do it. So here I have to specify the initiator name, which is iqn.2016-02.com.example, and then that was server1, actually server1, and then save and exit. Okay, so this entry must be same of the ACL's entry in your ISCSI server. Make sure about this. Okay, so once the entry is there, you need to use a command which is ISCSI adm. Okay, so to make it more easy, let me open a manual page which is main ISCSI ADM, and from the examples section you will see there is a command for discover. Copy this command and paste it in this window and do some changes here, like remove the DB option from the discovery, and then the portal IP, that will be the server ISCSI server IP, which is in my case 172.16.1.201. okay, if you are not sure about it, just check it once again. Look, this is my IP address, which is 172.16.1.202. okay, so that will be 202, actually 202, right? ISCSI ADM / mode discovery -- types and targets -- portal, and then 172.16.1.202, that is your ISCSI server IP address, and then space -- discover, hit enter. Look, we have successfully discovered the disk, which is 172.16.1.202 3260. IQN is iqn.2016.02.com.example:server 0. okay, so that is the IQN we have created from our ISCSI target server. You can check it from the target server. Look, this is the IQN of the server 0, iqn.2016-02.com.example:server 0. Now we need to use another command, which is login command, so that we can log into the disk that assigned from the ISCSI server. Copy it from this window and paste it here and do some changes. ISCSI ADM mode node target name. In target name section we need to change, which is our target name is 2016-02.com, and then /example and then the server name is server 0, and then the portal IP. Once again, specify the portal IP 172.16.1.202. okay, so that is all. okay, once again check it. ISCSI ADM -- mode node -- target name iqn.2016-02.com.example:server 0, and then -- portal, then 172.16.1.202:3260 login, hit enter. By using fdisk option, fdisk -l, you can check whether you found that disk or not. okay, as I can see, we have found the disk, which is dev sdb. I have had one disk, which is this dev sda 17.2 gigs, and now I got the 3 gigs hard disk that I have assigned from the ISCSI target server. And then now if we want to use this disk, we just need to format it. So to do the formatting, what you can do, you can use fdisk option, but before that you can do one more thing. You can start the ISCSI D service by using this command, which is systemctl start systemctl start ISCSI D. Right, now use the clear command to clear the screen. Well, now we can use the fdisk option. Fdisk -L. You can see the disk once again, which is dev SDB of 3 gigs. Copy it and use fdisk option, fdisk space /dev/sdb, hit enter, and then press N for creating new partition. In my previous video I have already discussed how to create partition, so you can check all those videos if you want. And then for primary partition, press P. For partition number, default partition number 1, you can hit enter or you can type 1 as well. And then first sector, leave it blank, hit enter. And then last sector, how much space you want to assign for the first partition. Well, let me specify 1G plus 1G. That will create a partition for 1 gigabyte, and then hit enter. And if you want to see the partition, you can use P option. Look, you can see that our first partition dev SDB1 is created, which is around 1 gigabyte. Okay, press W to write the changes and type part2, hit enter, so that you get the immediate change of your partition. Now using the block ID option, block ID, blk ID, you can find out the ID of this partition. Sorry, we need to format it first. mkfs.ext4/dev/sdb1, hit enter. So we are formatting this partition into ext4 system. Now you can use the block ID option to get the block ID of this partition. Okay, we got the block ID. Copy this. Now every time whenever your machine starts, if you want to see this drive, you can give a permanent entry in your fstep file. To do that, open the fstep file, vim space etc/fstab, hit enter, and here just paste the UUID that we found. Delete the double quote using a space, specify the mount point. For example, I am using a mount point like var, and then using tab you can specify the file system, which is ext4 that I have formatted, and then using tab once again specify _net dev option, and then space 0 space 0. Save and exit. Now use the mount space -a option to check whether it is mounted properly or not. Make sure that it is mounted properly. If it is not, next time the machine reboot, the machine will not start. So whenever you give an entry to fstep file, you need to make sure by using mount space -a option whether it is mounted properly or not. If it is not mounted properly, delete it and try to recreate it properly. Okay, now if you want to use this option, which is df space -h, you will see, sorry, df space -h, hit enter, you will see that our partition, which is dev sdb1 of around 1 GB is mounted inside the bar folder /bar folder. Okay, so that is how we can configure ISCSI client. For today this is enough. In my next video I am gonna discuss about some other topics of Redhat Enterprise Linux 7. Till then, you guys take care, and please, if you do like my videos, share with your friends. Thanks. Bye bye.